Two Minute Flute Tip Tuesdays.
Hello, it's Dr. Kristen Bakiaki Stewart. Welcome. Today's 2-minute flute tip is on more air versus faster air. Flutists don't have the built-in resistance that reed players do, for example. So we have to build our own resistance with our breath support. And breath support we've talked a lot about in these videos. In order to control our air speed, we have to use our stomach muscles in order to produce that built-in air compressor. Whenever I describe fast air to my students, I usually have them put a piece of paper onto the wall and I tell them to blow fast air in order to keep the piece of paper on the wall. And that explains how to utilize the fast air. But most people think that in order to produce fast air, you have to use more air, but that's not necessarily true. So I always like to use the example of the water hose. When you turn the water faucet on outside, the water will only go to a certain speed, no matter how far you turn it. In order to make it go faster, put your thumb over the nozzle, and that makes the water go faster. As you turn it off, think about how your breath support is what makes that airstream go faster. If I were to play a high D natural, for example, and just blow more air without focusing it at all, it would sound like this. Of course, that doesn't sound like a very pleasing high D. It just sounds like I blew a bunch of air into the flute. Now, I'm going to utilize my breath support and make faster air, and it's going to focus into the flute a little bit more. So I'm not blowing more air, I'm blowing faster air, and that's going to allow me to hold my note out for a longer period of time. It's going to allow me to focus the airstream a little bit more, and it's going to sound a lot better. Now you know the difference between more air and faster air on the flute. Thanks for watching. See you next week.
2 Minute Flute Tip Tuesdays.